Alright, in the last episode we completely forgot what the hell... Oh yeah, right, we discovered and built out Deep Scorn Hollow. I'm not sure how far. I think there are still like a few things we can do. We're also supposed to get the Bloodworm helm from somewhere over there, Fort Telemann, which is not that far away, all things considered. I think we also did some... Let's go to Atatar. We've been there before. We could go and get some black bows for lair win. We can also enter the White Stallion Lodge. I'm half tempted to... Yeah, let's actually quick travel to Atatar. Let's hope we don't run into too many black bows. And I'm also very, very tempted to get back to this... Okay, so that way it is. How are we looking weight-wise? Yeah, not too well. I'm also very tempted to grab my... or to go back to this other place. Where is it? Not the Barn Watch Camp, not the strange door. We did get another house. Not Battlehorn Castle, not that, not that, not that. Where the hell did it go? Fingers of the Mountain, Necromancer's Moon. Where the hell did it go? I think it might be an active quest, not a previous one. Purification. Yeah, we've also been asked to clear out the sanctuary in Chedenhall. Okay, so Dagon Shrine, Darkness, blah blah blah. Yeah, we're definitely not going to be... The hell? Dunbarrow Cove, yeah. That's the place. Where the hell did that go? Oh, it was near Anvil. Okay, we need to find the Bloodworm helm. And we picked the flippin' best weather for traveling. Now, if we feel like doing so, we could also go back into Atatar and actually grab those black bows. I'll open my own live stream again. I'm quite sure there's a more elegant way to sort out the chat issues I've been having, but I've not yet bothered finding it. Although I guess I have to look into getting a better piece of gaming rig at some point. Now to actually have a job that pays well. There's a fire. No, it's a wisp. Is it? It looks like a wisp. Kinda don't want to bother it. On the other hand, I kinda do. Hooray, we captured a soul. And we also got some glow dust. Lovely. So yeah, first we get the job is done. The new job. And I'm slowly getting used to it. Getting up at 5 AM every morning is not quite my thing, I have to admit. It's not the time I'm used to, let's just say that. Okay. Something tells me this place might be overrun with Necromancers as well. Hey, look at that. More known route. Reminds me, we have to get to Sindarion at some point as well. Any other Nern route around here? Hardly. So yeah. I do believe the highest level of the Elixir of Exploration will actually give us a permanent effect. At least I would hope so. Also, I think Stinkhorn is useful for restore health potions, which we might need quite a few of. And we keep messing up the pitcher plant harvest. That looks like another Nern route. Okay, that is a very run-down fortress. It is, however, Fort Telemann, so that's the place we're supposed to go to, and I see Necromancers there. Wait, what? You get Sonalius from pitcher plants? How odd. I'm quite sure that's a Necromancer. Yikes. Could we skip the part where I fall down and bleed to death? Okay, so apparently this place is also overrun with Necromancers. Who would have thunk? I'll take all those potions. And I guess I'll take that staff, yes. With the Skeleton Guardian actually has a Guardian. Let's actually kick back a potion. Or two. Or maybe even three. I'm not sure why that happened. But I'll take it. Okay, we'll take all of that. Okay, so surprise, surprise, this place is overrun with Necromancers. And we're also now in need of meditation to actually figure out what the hell we've been doing here and how we level up the next, well, level up. Look at that. Whoever put that box here clearly didn't want us to find it. There is a common soul in it. What a waste of a soldier. Still hoping for some gems of the black variety. Now, should I have rested last time? I don't think I did. Luckily, we already figured out that we are... Okay, so I have arrived at Fort Telemann, and now I need to find Irlev Jarl, who should have the Bloodworm helm. And the sheer amount of coffins and necromancers tells me that Irlev Jarl is either a traitor, or just as likely dead. I'm not going to bring a torch with me. It seems like the most pointless item ever. Like, why would you ever want to bring a torch with you? Luckily, you didn't notice anything. Okay,
You'll make a fine pair of boots, lizard.
there we go. Even got a greater staff of ruin out of this. Okay. And they had a glass mace. How potion of healing? Yes, please. Very good tome as well. We'll give that a good read. I should do so now. Superior Drain Magicka, yes. It would be nice to actually see the bloody spell before they ask me to put that to my list, but yes, I wish to add this to my list. Well, 100 points of Magicka Drain, that's not bad at all. I do have to bear in mind that draining is not the same as absorbing. If this were an absorb Magicka effect, I would be more than thrilled. Okay, there is no Necromancer on this side. Yep, totally is. Hello. Hello. There's many a good thing here. Also a Weight of the World tome, which we of course wish to get as well, although I'm never sure how much. I mean, this guy clearly wasn't at his weight capacity. So I'm not sure if there's much of a point in actually having this tome at all. While I don't need arrows, I don't want to waste them either. Okay, there's another Necromancer. Yeah, we're shooting 3 arrows in, we're getting 2 out. So actually getting shortchanged there. That was a... I think it's weird. Like they notice you and then they almost instantly lose track of you again. Which does work in my sense, mind you. That's good for sale at least. We are going to go out of here with so many potions and scrolls and shit. Come on. Actually, good eyes, my friend. Shame you have the attention span of a fruit fly. Alright, so another Necromancer taken out. I mean, you probably don't want to take those on in a more direct way, considering how many Magicka potions they have. They must be a pain in the ass to kill. Unless, of course, you sneak up on them and try to kill them ranged. Oops, no, let's not do that. Let's switch to that, because this guy is a high elf. Yes. And as such, very, very vulnerable to magic. Ooh, nice. And there's an ebony mace. And some healing potions. We'll have those at least. We can probably sell all those scrolls for a decent price. Now what we want to do here is you'll probably want to drink some of those Magicka potions. And I should have sold those. Okay, let's drink that guy. And let's actually alchemy up some more healing potions. Uh, I'm quite sure the Stinkhorn gives you healing. Sadly, you can't make a deadly poison out of poisoned apples, because that is literally the only item in the game that actually has this particular effect, as far as I know. I think that restores magicka. Yes, we do. Yeah, why the hell not? Okay, let's not forget what we actually wanted to do here. We wanted to have a restore health. So, Stinkhorn, let's restore magicka. Well, fine. That works too. Damage, damage, damage. No, let's not do that. We have some venison. Venison is very heavy, meaning it is a perfect source of healing potions. Or a perfect ingredient, as we do want to get rid of it. Okay, we're down on our weight again. Is that the place I've been to already? No, it's not. And just to be on the safe side, we do want to cast... not that. Make sure my health is topped off. And then we want to, of course, use my lovely Baltham's Insight. So I wanted to see if there are any Necromancers nearby, which they are not. At least not close. What are they doing here? At least they didn't lock their chests. They're not storing anything great either, but they're not locking shit. He said running into a locked chest. I was lucky there. That was not a... Ooh. Very expensive potion. Getting us over Encumbered, of course. Yeah, get me a... What do I want to do here? We'll probably use those silence potions. Yes, I do want to poison my next shot. Now that's not going to cut it, mind you. We need to cook something up with this crab meat. I'm having way too much of that. Maybe nothing as useless as that. Although at least that would be... Okay, resist shock. Let's do that. Yeah. Resist poison. Nah. We'll keep some of it around. They have a blaze. Okay, I was reading Order of the Black Robe, which would be very, very necromancery. But it's just the Order of the Black Rose, which is slightly less necromancy. Necromancery. Is that even an adjective? Probably none you should use. Okay, there's way more than one there. That kind of sucks, and one of them looks like more of an Atronach. Okay, so apparently they are dueling there. Right behind you, my friend. Okay. Ooh, healing potions. Also have my arrows back. And why the hell not take that as well? Now, since we're going to fight a lot of mages, I'm going to make good use of my silence potions. Yeah, that works too. Okay, I do want to save here because I remember my last battle with a spider Daedra. Did not go too well for me, but at least it seems they kept the Necromancers mostly out of the place. I do want to, I guess, drink that guy. Um, okay, I hate that. I guess those will come in handy now. Get rid of Frost Shield as well, why not? Stop dodging, you git. Okay. Right, nothing stops them from making more Daedra. Ow! Okay, I think we'll have to go in there with my magic stick. And I have to stop getting paralyzed. Although actually this seems to work quite well. Pop back a healing potion. Okay, one down. One definitely down. We'll take everything it got from us. Okay, lovely. Now... we do have that. We don't want to use a Necromancer's Amulet, mind you. But we do want to drink more magic potions. We basically want to drip feed those. Get that, and I guess also that. what you get. Yeah, stop that. I'm not sure what a venin is, but I do want to have it. Now that Daedra there is apparently having fun. And we're out of arrows. Lovely. Let's go with the dwarven arrows. Slowly moving up in value here. Come on. Die already. Lovely. I don't know why, but this felt a lot faster in many of the older games. As in mostly Morrowind. Ooh, a tome for opening hard locks. Totally gonna have that. I'm gonna give that a read as well. Open hard lock tome. Yes, please. Very nice. That might have saved us a lot of lockpicks. How about that Daedra here? Or Daedroth, right. The singular being Daedroth. Okay, now this looks like a breach, so I'm not sure where to go next. We'll just save the game here. We'll go this way first. Then we'll see where we'll end up. No tripwires, anything? No. There we go. Lockpicking. So not worth the lock. I think that lock would have been more expensive than the entirety of the contents of that stupid box. Now this one is a lot better. I'm gonna get that out of there just to see how it looks, because it might actually be a Daedric Warhammer. No, it's not. It's ebony. Really expensive. And again, I believe those are kind of finds that you make when you're lucky enough. Okay, so that is the way out. Which is great, because that means we just have a very expensive item waiting for us on the way out. Lovely. Also means we have strategically ruled out the other ways. Now I believe Earl of Yarrow might be somewhere beyond there, probably hidden behind the town of Daedra. Because they clearly weren't too keen on those Necromancers. Oh, you're a Dremora. You look like a zombie, but you clearly are a Dremora. Get my arrow back. I need that. An ebony claymore. Why the hell not? Also, that Warhammer didn't have the best enchantment on it, so I presume I'm not going to bother taking it, actually. And yes, I have no problems cheesing this. Ooh, lovely, more health potions. Okay, now That was a storm atronach. We are going to loot because, of course, void salts are amazing ingredients. Now, this is not quite the place I would consider to be worthy of researching an ancient priceless artifact. Even less so one that is vital for your research. Alrighty. So Necromancers didn't make it here. Although I guess they would have if they were just eager enough. It also seems Earl of Yarrow there wasn't quite the best at summoning those Daedra because they didn't seem to like him either. Yeah, I think that's Earl of here. And he pretty much has seen his best days. And that there is a Daedric hammer. Ooh, Daedric stuff. Do we have Daedric greaves and boots? I don't think we have. No, we don't. So now we have. What did you have? Boots and greaves. Very heavy though. Okay, let's use this spell I'm so much abusing here. That would be Ease Burden. Okay. At least we found the helm, which is luckily weightless. And it didn't do too much for your conjuration there. Okay, so I have restored that helm, or recovered that helm. There should be a key somewhere, shouldn't there? Wait, was this a Daedric shrine? It might have been. Oh, poor Olaf, what were you up to? Do I want those white robes? I don't think I... Actually, I do. Will I get my own? How are we looking weight-wise? I'll have your robes. Clearly don't need them anymore. Alright, so we need to get this stuff back to Archmage Traven. And that actually went better than expected. It actually went way better than I expected. Even though we had to face Spider Daedra, of all things. And again, you'd think someone would keep something safe in the actual fortress bit of the, fortress. Maybe get a couple Legion soldiers on top of it. That might have worked wonders against those. Look at that. There is a box here. I was too slow the first time. Anything good in here? Yes, indeed. I'll have that. We just got ourselves a master set of alchemy gear. That is pretty much exactly what we wanted. Okay, there's the way out. So now back to the Imperial City we go. Not necessarily straight back to Archmage Draven, mind you. Because we want to sell some stuff first. Actually, no. I want to go to Frostcrag Spire first. Okay, yes, we are over encumbered. I'm well aware of that. Do I have any smith's hammers? Also, what soul do we currently have in here? We'll make use of that one. 800 souls. We'll put that into our magical cheat dagger. Put you into the short sword of the dynamo. You as well, I guess. And I guess we charge this one here. I can also use this Welkin stone to actually get my magic up, at least as far as I gathered last time. And what I didn't do now is actually... Yeah, it seems like I'm... it looks like I'm out of blacksmith's hammers. How rather sad. I wonder if I should get some feather enchantments on my stuff. It might be a good move. Okay, let's go to the lair first, of the vault rather. I always pick the wrong box. I think it's this one. So we're finally going to drop off the blade stuff. I.e. the... not the Daedra stuff. I want to fix that stuff and probably sell it before we do anything else. Okay, we'll put those here. Wasn't that the thing? Yeah, I think this was the item you got from... what was his name again? The Archmage in Morrowind. We actually got the Necromancer's amulet from him as well, when we defeated him. I think it was a bit less powerful, but we don't want to drain 25 points of strength, mind you. That is like the last thing I actually do want. Okay, that's the thing we want to keep. Oh yeah, the blades, gauntlets and helm. Damn it. Okay, so it looks like everything we actually have is stuff for sale. You know what? Screw it. We're gonna sell this stuff. We're gonna drop us off here. I'm quite sure we can find better stuff. So, blades, gauntlets, blades, helmet. Wait a minute, no. This stuff is damaged. We want to hold on to it, and at least fix it. I only want to have good stuff in here. Stuff that would be ready to use if it weren't so worthless. Okay, do I have a bed? I do have a bed in my living area. Lovely. I would like to rest for, let's just say, 7 hours. Okay, the results of hard work and dedication always look like luck, but you know you've earned every ounce of your success. We do know indeed. Okay, now willpower will govern my destruction skill. I'll go with speed and of course more luck though. Alright. So there we go. Now we want to go to the not Braviel, Leowin, Chedenhall, Imperial City. One of those days I'll actually remember the order there.
Ah, you must meet the Arcane University's newest edition.
Never do that again.
Battle Mage bid.
Okay, so... Now, didn't Elaviara live in the Imperial City? Wouldn't he have been much safer here? Also, just saying, it's a lot less decrepit. And him being an old man, this would have been a much more fitting place. Oh well. I'm not allowed in there. That's fine. I don't want to be there anyway. I wish to go to the market quarter first. Or rather, market district. Not quarter, it's not a quarter. There's more than 4 bits of the Imperial City.
A coin for an old beggar.
You don't need a coin, my dear. Okay, let's go to the blacksmith first. Scenes as good as new stuff. Warehouse. Feedback. Was there a magic store somewhere? A fighting chance. That looks like a blacksmith, and it's currently closed. How lovely.
Don't be the last to read today. Here's a copy of the Black Horse Courier.
Ooh, a new watch captain. I want to know about that. I want to know about that. The Black Horse Courier, yes. Oh, that was, yeah, that was the book we found in the fortress. New watch captain named. Servatius Quintilius was recently promoted to watch captain to replace Hieronymus Lex. Captain Lex's career was marked by frequent tirades against the mythical thief and master criminal, the so-called Grey Fox. At the same time, Hieronymus Lex announced that he has been retained by Countess Milona Umbronox of Anvil to be her new captain of the guard. Captain Quintilius is a practical man who does not believe in the Thieves' Guild or its imaginary Grandmaster, the Grey Fox. He has promised peace and order in the districts under his protection. Guard patrol routes will be posted so that all citizens will know where to find a watchman when they need one. How very, very convenient. When asked if this would also make it easier for thieves, Captain Quintilius responded, "Never. Criminals are dumb. Would be criminals otherwise, right? Stands to reason. You smart courier boys should just leave the crime fighting in the city to professionals like me." I'm quite sure we should indeed. Now, what's the time? It's shortly after 8. You look very, very pale. Okay, let's sell those spell books we got. Because we have read them, and that means they're essentially useless to us.
Have a look around. You won't find better prices in all Tamriel.
I'm hoping so. We'll also sell some of those scrolls we got. Because honestly, screw them. Bound shield and sword, yeah. Away with thee. I kinda like that one. Even though it's only 15 points of health, it might actually make a difference at some point. I don't want to ever use that. That's nice. That's kinda pointless. We'll sell that. Sell that.
Fine transaction.
We'll keep that. Yeah, we'll keep those as well. Notes. Sell this. Sell that. Sell
That seems a
this.
fair price.
Didn't we have an open heart lock tome as well? Looks like it's gone. Might have been a stolen book.
Thank you.
Or he's just not interested in it.
Good day.
Who knows? Anyway, we wish to fix some equipment.
How goes it?
Alright, so... Reindeer staffs... No. Where's the fighting chance again? Not here. Mystic Emporium, that's actually also a good thing. Let's go to Slash and Smash then.
Herbal grow orcal. Slash and smash.
Okay, yeah, I would like you to fix my magical stuff. And then I would like to buy a lot of hammers from you.
What can I
I'd also like to sell you some stuff. Right, sadly he does not have any... I was hoping for some glass armor from him. Like a glass helmet and a glass... pair of glass boots. Would have been lovely. Because I want to sell this stuff here. However, we do want to buy some repair hammers first. I think 10 would do.
You're a fine. Come back. You.
Alright, so now we can fix stuff. Which of course wouldn't matter because we are selling it for the same price, but I do want the practice.
Good day. Armor, weapons, I have it all.
Okay.
How may I help you?
And I think, I don't know, those kind of weapon health mechanics are a mixed bag. I'm not a fan of how they're done here, because it feels your stuff is breaking way too easy. But I'm also not too much of a fan of how they're done in other games. Where I think, or like in Skyrim, where they completely got rid of it. I do appreciate the improving mechanic, where you basically could go and spend some resources on your stuff to get it to get improved and to have better gear. But yeah, I'm not entirely happy with how it's just done. Okay, let's get the Daedric boots and greaves. Now we're looking rather dapper. Okay, is there any... we don't want to gilded crown. The best defense. That sounds like a place where you could get some glass. What do we need? I mean, it would appear we... Actually, we do need gloves, right? We don't seem to wear any gloves, so we probably wanted to wear some of those.
Yes.
Armor, could you?
Have it all. How may I help you?
You only have rubbish armor and weapons. Okay, we also want to sell this.
That seems a fair price.
And I guess that as well. I mean, it would be great in conjunction with our Mage's Fury spell, but I can't be bothered to carry it around. That's my main reason why I'm not using that. I can't be bothered.
A pleasure to...
Very well, Mario Rufus.
I'm Bernardo.
Okay, do you have any... What do you teach me?
We can't
Heavy
teach
armor.
you a thing or two.
We don't need that.
Have a look around. You won't find better prices in all
Ooh,
Tamriel.
lovely. So the Aegis of the Apocalypse is a pretty decent set of armor. Not great, looking at the weight there. Yeah, you haven't upgraded your inventory since ages, I guess. Okay, anything else I wanted to sell here? Looks like we're gonna be out of luck when it comes to gauntlets and a helmet. Well, that's fine. I am tempted to actually go to the university now. And make use of the enchanting table. I'm not sure if we'll get another suit of armor ready. But since enchanting is no skill anymore, I do think whatever you do now in the table is like as good as it gets.
How do you do? My pleasure, really.
Okay, not the lustratorium. Have you ever been here in the lustratorium? I think we haven't.
Well met.
Actually, we might have. Anyway,
Quality goods for sale here.
we have potions we want to sell. Also, we don't need this anymore. Away with thee. Fun fact, apparently the master stuff is heavier than the others. In Morrowind it was the other way around. Memory serves, so the... that's useless.
Can't make that deal.
Really, you only have 15 gold. Apparently you can afford that.
Come back and see.
Yeah, I won't for 15 gold, my dear.
Come across any unusual ingredients in your travels. Be sure to remember me and bring them here.
No. We'll go to an actual merchant with actual bloody money.
Greetings to you.
Okay, now the Archmage should be awake now.
Have you recovered either the bloodworm helm?
I actually have both.
Erlav is dead.
Yep.
I tried to warn him. I tried to tell him it was a mistake to leave with the helm. I shall return the helm to a secure place in the tower. It's the least I can do for Erlav. Thank you. Have you recovered the
I have as well.
Karanya turned on the guild?
Yep.
I don't understand. She was one of my most trusted advisors.
That was dumb then.
The situation grows more dire with each passing day, it seems. I fear where this will end. The amulet is safe, however, and that must be enough for now. Thank you for returning it.
What they find safe?
Before we continue, you should speak.
Ooh, lovely. We can get another advancement.
Good day.
I would like to advance.
I can truly consider you an equal, and so grant you the rank of Master Wizard.
Hooray!
There's no higher rank which I can bestow upon you. You have my congratulations, and my thanks.
That was easy. Do I get a free spell for that as well? No? Shame. Okay, how's my inventory doing? Okay, so we can still loot. And of course I picked the wrong door here. The weather has been awful lately. So that is Lustratorium, which means this guy here is the Carinasium, lovely.
How do you do?
Hello, Delmar. Could you put that book away? Alright, we want to enchant the Daedra Cuirass with Azura's Star and a feather enchantment. Yes. That's 41 points of feather. Lovely. We are totally gonna have that. Create that for me, please. Oh, yes. That is the suspiciously light Daedric Cuirass. I should have called it the inflatable cuirass or something like that. But there we go. Now we have a very light cuirass, which allows us to carry more stuff.
By all means.
Do you believe any of that talk? Well,
Yes, those gates are out there. They're out there to get us and kill us all.
Hello, Master Wizard. Hi there.
Why is that guy all respectful and that guy not? Alright, let's go back to Archmage Traven.
Time is against us, and our enemies grow stronger. There is much to do and little time in which to do it. Your next task is essential.
Speaking of that, are you actually doing anything? Or is anyone here actually doing anything except getting killed by necromancers?
Word has been sent that the Necromancers have been quite busy creating black soul gems for their master.
That's good, I need one.
In particular, a unique black soul gem has been crafted in the south of Cyrodiil in the ruins of Cylorn.
Okay.
This gem needs to be confiscated and brought here before it can be delivered to the King of Worms and used against us.
How did you learn
I've
this?
spoken with several individuals I cannot name at this time. Count Hasseldor has also provided valuable information, as you well know.
And why not just destroy it?
No, I have need of it. I believe it may be instrumental in saving our guild. I
Oh,
will
really?
explain once you have returned with it. Until then, discussion is useless.
I'd prefer to discuss that now. Fine, go on.
A contingent of battle mages has been sent to the site. I would like you to oversee their actions on my behalf. The only thing that matters is that gem. Do you understand? Once you have it safely in your possession, return here immediately. Know that you have my complete confidence. I would not entrust this job to you if I did not feel you were prepared for it. Now go.
Okay.
You must make sure the gem does not reach Manimarco.
Fine, in
I've
rumors.
always been happy with the standards of conduct in the Mages Guild, but Hannibal Travern's
You're
There
weird.
is only one task with which you should be concerned.
Alright, alright. Something tells me those battle mages are dead already. Or have secretly turned into necromancers as well. So why weren't they sent to watch over the bloody amulet, or that stupid helm? Ooh, a glass dagger. I wonder who put that there.
Getting hungry and could do with a drink. But I'm still sharp, don't you worry. You're a good man. We could use more.
Okay. So, apparently we are now master wizards, knowing a handful of spells and having used very few of those. Okay, let's go back to the market district quickly. Because I want to sell some more of those potions I have that I don't intend to use. Ever. So I believe we do carry a lot of pointless weight in potions.
Adamus Philida has been killed. Murdered by the Dark Brotherhood.
Really?
Can't be.
Without question.
Ever spent a night in the Tiber Septim?
It's the finest place in the city.
It's kind of silly. I mean, I like this thing where they discuss most recent events or like your quests, because it makes you kind of feel like you have an impact on the world. But if they just go into talking about the hotel next door, it feels kind of weird.
Well, welcome to...
Okay, do you sell or do you buy potions?
You won't find better prices in all Tamriel.
You do not. Do you have soul gems? Do you happen to have soul gems that aren't wasted? Yes, you have a greater soul gem here. Now we'll take it. We'll buy that bloody thing.
Another...
I wouldn't consider myself satisfied, but thank you. You.
Good day.
I'm quite sure you actually had a lot of stuff. Yeah, you had a lot of money. And you have bought a lot of potions from us already. So we'll keep those dispelled. We'll definitely keep the feathers. We don't need those, so away with those. That was a lot of weight. Okay, resist shock, although that seems useful as well. We'll sell those, yes. We'll sell those. We'll keep like 2 of them. Considering they could have been useful to us against those spider Daedra, and they might be again against more spider Daedra. Not that I really want to meet more of those. But didn't we find a very, very strong potion of
You got a great
spell absorption? Yeah, that one here. I'm going to actually hold on to those. We'll sell those guys. We'll sell that guy. We'll sell you. We'll keep all the health potions, because we are going to drip feed those to us. We'll keep the respite. We'll sell that. Definitely keep that. We don't need that.
You've made a good bit of gold.
Hooray! Alright, we'll keep all the ingredients, because why the hell not? Lots of a nerd root. We have a sweet roll. Lovely.
Thank you.
Okay, that's that.
You too.
I think I want to also enchant my, I don't know, probably the boots, or the greaves. It's one of those. So let's go back to the university quickly, and have those fixed. We could also make a bit of money from the arena.
What is it, citizen?
Could also probably get a soul gem filled in the arena first. The weather sucks.
Ah, you must be the Arcane University's
Also, am I supposed to, like, give lectures or so? This is a university after all. And I appear to be a high-ranking member now, so I guess people would usually expect you to do, like, teaching. Okay. Oh no, I think we want a grand soul in there. Ah, we're good. Okay, I didn't remove the greaves there. Okay, so where is that ominous place where we're supposed to ambush people? It's all the way over in Skingrad. Does make sense after all. So we could go to numbertwelve and then move there, but I think we'll just move to Bloodcrust Cavern and then go to that ruin. Was there anything else I needed done there? Oh yeah, I actually wanted to... Could have gone to Skingrad first. Might have been a smart move. So there's another way shrine. Have I been there before? I think I have. I have to make sure to check that as well at some point. Like figure out which ones I've been to, which ones I haven't. Might come in handy. It's kind of weird to like not have, or to have such an easy time getting those constant effects going. Okay, just a deer. And since I currently have equipped very, very expensive arrows, I'm not going to waste them on a deer, of all things. But if we were going around with iron or steel arrows, I would probably just sink one of them into a deer. No worries there. So that is the ruin of what's the place? I Still like Atata the most. I don't know. It just sounds a bit silly. Alright, so yeah, as for a new job, I am now designing chemical plants, which is interesting. Still have my other applications, and I'm really hoping they will inform me about their decision soon. I mean, I'm not sure if I want to take it. Look at that. Those are my battle mages.
Greetings, Master Wizard.
Hello, Master Wizard. You're here from the council, aren't you?
Kinda am, yes.
You? Just you? That helps the odds, but not much. We're still going to be outnumbered. Follow me. I'll show you what we're up against.
Okay, something tells me I will need my touchy healy spell. Really?
This is it. The entrance to Cylorn is just ahead. We've been watching the site for a while and have tried to stay out of sight ever since the original plan was blown. We were supposed to storm the place and take this gem they're holding. Only we can't. There's some sort of enchantment on the door. With that door sealed, there's no way we're getting inside. So we'll have to wait for them to come out. Based on the activity I've seen, that should be very soon.
Why did you fall
What
back?
other choice did I have? We were too exposed standing around outside the door. I lost one of my men already, and I wasn't willing to lose more.
You came here with 4.
Wallace tried to make it through the door. He's the one that realized this wasn't going to work. One of their patrols spotted us, and Wallace went down. So we're stuck. All we can do is wait for them to come out. Then they can't hide any more than we can, and it evens the odds quite a bit.
And what do we do now?
All we can do is prepare for them to come out. Once they do, it'll be our best chance to get the drop on them. Of course, since we can't get inside, we don't know how strong their numbers are, or whether we really have a chance at this. Traven sent word that he wanted you in charge, so you've got it. You're in... If I may, I'd suggest that you put us in the best possible positions based on our ability.
What are your abilities
I
then?
have to admit, I'm better with an axe than I am with magic. I've been working on spellcasting, but I still feel better with a weapon in hand.
Okay, and what positions are there?
Two good locations to hide. One near here, and one closer to the door. Where do you want me to wait?
I guess we'll want you up close then.
Okay, I'll go up. Let me know when everyone...
I'm ready to fight.
With that face as far from me as possible.
Well, I excelled in my studies in magic, especially large-scale spells. Do you want me to stay?
Okay, I think you want to keep your distance because apparently you're good at fighting at range, so we'll do that. Keep your distance, please.
Right.
Afternoon. At your service.
What are you good at?
I can manage with a weapon or with spells, but I've really been working on healing lately. I'm getting pretty good at it.
In that case,
Where should I wait?
I guess keep your distance. Can you do long distance healing?
Okay, but that puts me farther. I'm as ready as... Where? You've got it.
Okay, that'll do. Now, are we sure this place doesn't have any, Your Merete, we need to go to the front door. So apparently Falkar has fled the place again. Which means we are going to meet Falkar. If memory serves, he was the guy who actually tried to get us killed when we were joining the Mages Guild. Okay, you're good to go. You're not.
Get the gem. The leader, get it back to Traven immediately.
Don't think you're going to help me with that.
To arms! To arms!
We didn't want to heal him. To heal myself, that's good. Okay, so apparently the place is now ready to go and ready to be looted. Lovely. So, Falkar, we do still have a bone to pick. I should have brought a stupid ring. Nice, we're having that. Also have my arrows back, thank you. I'm not going to bother with that mace. We could silence them all. Let's see. I would like to have some of those magic potions. There we go. Of course I was seen, that's a shame. Okay, that would have been the last of that guy. Got a Daedric mace. Look at that. And some potions he luckily didn't get to use. We'll keep a hold of all those potions and silencing spells and scrolls, because those are inherently useful to us. Did you have anything good as well? Except my arrows. Yeah, we don't need that. There is actually a locking spell as well. Granted, it was one of the more pointless things to have back back in the good old days of Morrowind. But it was still nice to have. Like, it was a nice role-playing touch to have the ability to lock things as well. So I believe this is more of the loot. No, it's not. It's not. There are necromancers in here. Let's actually silence them. Why did he cast spells? I guess he used a scroll. Nice, I'll have that. You know, I thought this place was empty. Or I'd have to fight those stupid like, wraiths and stuff. Which are still among my least favorite enemies to battle. Okay, so that's opened remotely. Seems to be no opening mechanism here, though. Go this way first. Totally did not notice you.
Where are you?
Right behind you, my friend. Right behind you. Okay, so this is Cylon Sid or Seli. I'm not sure if I want to go there. Can I have a more local map, please? Okay, so apparently I want to go that way. Okay, I came in here, went through there. Yikes, this place seems to be huge. Lovely. Just what I needed. That first arrow must have missed by like a millimeter. Why, you? Yeah, not really bothered by your dead friend there. Go. Ooh, paralysis tome. That's the one that missed. I'm not even sure if there's a point in going for headshots. Even. I believe there is, because the game does seem to kind of model your armor, so there is a point. There is a reason to hit the unprotected parts of the body. There always is. Your staff is rubbish. Right, you want to want the Daedric mace. Okay, so we want to go this way. No, this way. East. we want to go north, so we want to go over there. Which I think was that remotely opened gate, yes. Do we know where to open that? Welkin stone. I think those give you magicka if you use them. And just take them. Doesn't seem to have bothered the doors. We could sit next to the door, mind you. There is nothing to open it here. What was it down there? How about we go this way then? That way. No, it's up there. Okay, fine. I guess we can't go through that. I'm also guessing that won't help us, so we'll probably have to go to Ceylon Cerozeli and see what that offers me. Rather, Ceylon. I think it was Ceylon. So south we go. Didn't see any buttons on the way. So I'm guessing this place loops around itself. Yeah, if you fight them from far enough away, you can actually get 2 sneak attacks without them noticing you. Which I think is lovely. It's not as good as my Staff of Lightning, but it's at least expensive. And not as heavy as a split glass mace, for the same price, mind you. No black soul gems here. Ooh, lovely. Now they're giving me all the alchemy gear. I believe they are Grandmaster items. So, like the mortar and pestle, we still have 1 tier to go. At least we should. Okay, way up is good. We want to go up. Those guys there are Bretons, which is you, however, are a high elf. Didn't want to do that. Sorry. Yeah, I may be terrible at spellcasting, at least at aiming. But the spell itself is fine. Mostly rubbish. Yeah, I believe Bretons have a good resistance to magicka, which is why I tried to get that one without any spells. Another Vulcan stone. Can you like overdose on those? also wonder if they gave you this open hard lock tome because the game is supposed to give you one just so you can figure out your way around locks, or if it just if we were just lucky.
He was here a second ago.
Okay, let's use one of those Welkin stones because I never used them before. I believe it's huh. Okay, you use one of your healing potions. That kind of sucks. Ooh, we don't want you to have that. Okay, that's a pressure plate. I don't think I want to step on that. I actually do. Okay, you don't need that anymore. I need to get them down quicker, so I can use more. Also, so I can loot more potions from them. And here I was just being happy I don't have to fight those wraiths anymore. Why is it hovering there? Fine. We'll want to probably want that and one of those. Yikes. That was close. I was sure it would have hit me. Where is my restore? The sorcery potions. There we go. We have successfully out-magicked a faded wraith. Go us. And we haven't even been hit once. Interesting. Okay, there is a grand soul gem here. Lovely. I think that's where we came. So back down we go. Nice, so that would have been a way around this Necromancer. Or at least around this, not really puzzle, but thing. Right. Guess I'm gonna leave that open. Ah, perfect. Looks like I was right, and this does indeed loop back on itself. There is something loot-worthy here. hardly, but it was loot in there. Good thing the old aliens use the same currency. Let's hurry up just in case. Okay. Ooh, another one of those. More rubbish potions to sell. Lovely.
He was here. Well,
Yeah, he was. Okay, that was reasonably easy to take out. It's another high elf. Nope, it's not. Not a high elf, my bad. Okay, what's a Valor Stone doing? Does he want to talk to me? Nope, he doesn't. Get. I'll have that, thank you. Alrighty, Falcon. I'll have your key, I'll have your colossal black soul gem. Not that immediately, mind you. Now, Bone Shield is a spell we do have already. Why is that guy glowing? I don't like it when they're glowing. That's a lich. Okay, let's get my magical cheat dagger. I don't know if I can actually like fill this colossal soul gem with anything. Especially with something I don't want it to hold. Like, yeah, it has a soul level. Ow. Could we not get trapped in here? Thank you. Okay, we probably want to drink one of those healing potions. And I wanted to use my... I wanted to use my skill to not get trapped by those stupid doors. There we go. A dread zombie. Okay, now you we probably want to take out with a major staff of shock. No, it doesn't have one. I'll have that. Yeah, it was a lich indeed. I'd also think like lich meal is better than regular bone meal. The hell are you doing there? There's a big red glowy stone. I want to have that. Yeah, stop that. So was that lich like a necromancer, or was he just here because he was an alien? Guess I'll never find out. Ooh, box. There we go. Anything good? Another one of those. Very nice. Looted that. Any necromancers I missed? No. This would have been a very beneficial sniping position. Take everything. Ooh. That's a glass helmet. Is it? I think it is. And another wasted soul gem. What a shame. Let me see. Yes, it is a glass helmet. It looks so silly. I look like a Power Ranger. But I now have a detect life spell on me. It's a permanent one as well. map. Okay, so we just drop down here. And we're good to go. Okay, I thought you were still alive. I really was hoping to actually get to talk to Falca before we killed him. But he didn't seem interested in that, so yeah. I was about to say those 3 battle mages naffed off, but they didn't.
You've got the gem? Get it back to Traven immediately.
I'm on my way. I don't think they would have sent anything to actually intercept you. It would be rather pointless after all. Or at least it would be pointless if they made that and then expect you not to fast travel. But yeah, I kind of want to go to this spell before anything bad happens. Or of the soul gem. Ooh, nice, I can have those Okay, so we'll have to wait for another hour or so. Maybe even longer. I mean, yes, everybody will have his glowy effect on him around him now. Which looks a lot of those torches.
Excuse me, fellow Vector. Is now a good time to talk?
I'm listening. Speak.
I've been thinking about our conversation yesterday and decided to consult some of the ancient texts. You were right. About everything.
Yes, yes. It's as I suspected after all. But I wonder, will this affect the destruction discipline as well, or merely conjuration?
Exactly. But now what? Do I continue with that line of study, or shall I delve into something more archaic, say, ancient alien curses?
I'd consider it a personal favor if you'd give this matter top priority. When you learn more, let me know. Keep up the excellent work, Magister.
Now they've not said anything useful.
Excuse me, fellow Magister.
How goes it?
Alright, anyway. I wish to fix my stuff. Why do those cheap, stupid blade gauntlets actually have, or actually give me such a hard time fixing them? Also the dagger of storms. How good is it? It's probably not better than my cheat dagger, but it's wait, that's my one. That dagger of storms. Where did that go? It's probably under D. Yeah, it is. Only does shock damage. We don't need that.
Ah, you must be Arcane University's newest addition. Good tidings, citizen. Good day. You do not yet...
Okay, fine. So we can advance further, but we're not there yet. I think this calls for actually another quick selling spree. Because we have a lot of staves and wands we can get rid of. Something tells me he wants to trap Manimarco in that soul gem. And something tells me I want that soul gem. Isn't there Rindir's staff somewhere? Fighting chance. I just want to go in there as well. Because we still can't fix our magic movement.
Well met.
You don't look too
I'll
happy.
show you some new things.
We are an apprentice.
I'm pretty handy. What needs to be
Yeah, everything.
Perhaps you need new armor, a weapon. I have a large selection of both.
Okay, we mostly want to get rid of... Well, we'll hold on to that. She's not paying enough for that. That's my staff. I don't want to sell that. We don't need that guy. Or that guy. Or that, although draining strength and speed is nice. Yeah, that might actually completely immobilize someone.
Take.
What's my blacksmithing skill, actually? Like, if I get 5 points in it, would I actually... I probably would not make it to...
Here. It's my pleasure.
Okay, first off,
If I
I need more hammers.
Armor, weapons, I have it all. How may I help you?
Get me like 10 of those. Yes, please. And then I actually do want to learn armor from you.
I'm willing to teach, if you're willing. Let's get to training. Pay attention, and I can show you some... I'm pretty handy. You've got a lot to learn.
Yeah, I do.
Good day.
That's fine, though. Because that means next time we actually get here, we can... Oh, that would be Rindir's staffs. We can level this to 50, which means we can finally fix our own gear. And that is a lofty goal. Alrighty. So, I think the Archmage should also be ready now. It's 10 AM, he should be.
Go. Find Thalfin and the other battle mages.
I have it
Dedicate
here.
to the last. I cannot thank you enough for bringing the gem here. I have need of it immediately. We have much to speak of and very little time. A new task awaits you, and it is by far the most important you have been entrusted with.
Okay. What
Are you
task?
truly prepared for this task? I cannot be certain what awaits you, but I am sure we will not speak again after you begin.
Not yet.
There is little time.
Okay, I kind of want to save my game first. That sounds like very ominous and
I
final.
know what purpose this soul gem is meant to serve. It is meant to house my very own soul, to be absorbed by Manimarco and increase his power. You were sent to acquire this gem so Manimarco would not get his hands on it. With it, he would have marched on the university and come for me. There would have been little anyone could do to stop him. Now, however, I believe you have a chance to defeat him. When you are ready, I have a final task for you to undertake. It will, undoubtedly, be the most important service you perform for the guild.
Okay,
Are you...
I'm ready.
Then hear me, and hear me well. Manimarco will have what he seeks, but it will be his undoing at your hands. With this gem in your possession, you will be impervious to his attempts to enthrall you. When he fails, that is when you shall strike. When we are done speaking, you will take this gem, you will then seek out Manimarco and destroy him. Get to him any way you can. It is your only hope for defeating him. I have full confidence in you, and so I leave the guild in your care. When I am gone, you will be recognized as Archmage and leader of the guild.
Okay.
Lead your fellow mages and lead them well. The future rests on your shoulders. Farewell, my friend.
Why would you kill yourself? So I guess I'll take that. Huh. Okay. So, Echo Cave it is.
Good tidings. I hope I...
Yeah, apparently you can't promote me anymore.
Farewell.
Okay, now where did Echo Cave go? I was hoping for a more like smooth transition. See, like Aria's Cavern, we don't want to go there just yet. Moth Temple thing, Azura's Shrine. Dark Fissure, not quite what we need. Where the hell is Echo Cave? Traven, you could have pointed me to Echo Cave, it would have made a lot of things a lot easier. Okay, so we want to go to Bruma Caverns, or Bruma, and then just make that short travel. Although this looks like a mountainous area, I hate mountainous areas. I absolutely despise them. They are a pain to travel through. Okay, so at least the weather is seemingly taking a turn to the better. That's my horse. Can I get over this? That there is not my horse. It's an ogre. Can I have my arrows back? I can! Hooray! Okay, so I want to go this way. This almost looks traversable. So I just heard something. You know, it's just sounds of the snow underfoot. Now, what would Traven have done if I had filled this soul gem with, like, I don't know, a rat soul or something? Wouldn't that have, like, screwed up Money Marco's plan just as good? Also, can I use that now? Don't go into the wrong tab. Also, immobilize. Yes, please. I want to learn that. It's an expert illusion spell, so we are not going to use it anytime soon. And just as I was afraid it might happen. No, that's not the way to Echo Cave. Fine. We'll be spending a bit of time trying to figure out the way into Echo Cave. So we're clearly not getting around that way. There's my horse again. I didn't pay attention with that ogre, but I actually believe that in... It might not. I'm quite sure in Skyrim you could actually see or roughly gauge the amount of health a creature had left by the strength of the aura thing that will show, or that would show up in... That he fought. He fought here. And he left me a glass cuirass I could take if I wanted to. Yeah, it looks like the Legion Forester did not actually win this. One moment. Okay, we're back. And we did not take the arrows from that forester. You're actually a mountain lion. We're out of arrows. That's inconvenient. And since we're about to fight something really big and scary, I'm probably going with my elven arrows, which are not as big and scary. Ooh, polyphores. Okay, this looks like the way to Echo Cave, which is hopefully finally where we'll get some soul gems. You. Oh, just deer. So, it looks like Echo Cave is guarded. Of course it would be. There's only one. Would you stop frolicking around there? Okay, apparently everybody here has names. I'll have that, thank you. Very smart of them to leave the key out there. Okay, so in we go. Echo Cave Key. I'm quite sure the part about putting an end to Manimarco is not that trivial. Okay, I can see a faded wraith there. Shows that it was two orby things. Okay, he was about to get up there. I didn't expect him to be honest. I was already counting him out. So yeah, good on you. Elven longsword, kinda useless. I should have probably restocked on arrows while I was in the city. I think I'll stick with that Detect Life enchantment if I get a Daedric helmet. I really like it. Gotta say that. It helps a lot, especially aiming in dark places. You're not facing me, that might be a mistake.
This is the part.
And while I personally hate using Azura Star in or the Black Star in Skyrim, I'm gonna say that it would be nice to actually have like something similar here, just to help you keep those items all charged up. Okay, we'll keep that. Why not? Ooh, look at that. Great. There we go. It is open now. I will take that, and that, and that. Talk about swords. Okay. Good.
To arms! To arms!
That last one was unnecessary. Okay, that's a lich. I don't like the look of that. Okay, get me my magical cheat dagger. Actually, no. Get that thing. And let us make sure Azura's star is empty. It is. Let's put that into the short sword. Okay, we also might want to drink one of my famous Why can I sneak attack it? Like seriously, why could I sneak attack that thing? Okay, I think we killed the Lich. Somewhere over yonder. There you are. Nether Lich next to a box with a strong healing potion. Lovely. I'll take all of my arrows. You can keep that staff. That way I came. Yes. Very much is. I should have probably also thought about getting a better healing spell. Like at some point. Just saying. Nothing against the Night Mother, but her caress is not quite up to our level of health anymore. I thought that was an enemy, but it could not have been, because we can now see enemies in quite a distance away. Which does, however, mean something or nothing too great for our mysticism practice. Back. Okay, that over-encumbered me. We don't necessarily want that. Okay. For now, we'll just go with Ease Burn, which is not the most efficient way of doing this. Considering this spell may run out at any time. Lovely. Okay, I see boxes here. Just some gold, nothing big. Ooh, that's a good spell. Okay. So I don't think I got any souls out of those creatures earlier. Okay, we didn't have any soul gems for that. Ooh. Seriously, those tomes are worth a fortune. Also, they're saving us a lot of money because we are getting good spells out of them. Did you have a good spellbook as well? Some arrows, we'll have those. The only reason I'm not using my scrolls or my tomes a lot is that they're just a pain in the ass to select and actually use. Also, why would you hang zombies? It seems like entirely pointless. You go through all that work to reanimate them, and I don't know, probably give them names and shit, and then you just hang and burn them. Why would you do that? It seems wasteful. And considering we're about to have a boss fight, I'm quite sure I want to have every single health potion I can get my hands onto. I like how the summoning spell effects don't just like break off, but they actually seem to fizzle out when the summoner dies before the summonee has made its way through. Also imagine being able to carry all that stuff back home. Especially all the weapons. Ugh, another faded wraith. Those are the hallmark 2 things of a faded wraith, indeed. Right, so where's my staff of shock? Try the glass short sword this time. They usually have fancier things. Oh boy. How did I get up here? And why am I... Okay, yeah. Please get that spill back up. That's what I meant when I said, yeah, those can wear off on you anytime, and you have no agency over it. Of course, we can recast it just before we think it might be vital. But if you knew when something is vital, you'd probably not run into any trouble anyway. Okay, that thing had some pretty nice arrows for me. I say pretty nice, so kind of rubbish, but he had arrows for me. Not like strictly speaking for me, but he had them. Okay, I need those back. I'm so glad we actually have this disease resistance. Otherwise, you have a good chance of getting infected with something unpleasant every time you search a zombie. Look at that. Almost missed the box. With another healing potion. Very convenient. Get me a local map. Okay, we're getting close to the next door. Considering it's a red arrow, this is only a door to a place. We're also apparently rooting out the entirety of Oblivion's Necromancers on this little trip. Now, will the other guy notice us fighting there? Not quite. He has summoned a minion that is now trying to kill us. Yeah, nothing to worry about indeed. No arrows for me, that sucks. That's not actually a hole, that's good to know. Very good for workplace safety as well. Daedric Mace. That would have really hurt had it hit us in the face. Luckily it didn't. Alright, so this way or that way? There we go. Oh, very nice. Still no black soul gems. But I expect them to be here more on like bottles and stuff, or not desks and shit. Okay, the Echo Necromancer's chamber. There was another one up there. We do want to get the kill. Here you are. Oh no, you're a lich. Did I get that soul? I don't think I did. That is the way out. Nice. Okay, heal that. We'll actually want to drop the expert alembic. Shift click, yes. Probably also want to drop one of those masters. Drop the expert thing. And one of the master ones as well. And I think I'll just drink one of my feather potions for now. We'll take that way out later. For now, we have a date with the Manimarco. It's either that or fate itself. We shall see.
If it's a fight. He was here a second ago.
He still is. Isn't a Adept better than a Necromancer? Yes, a Black Soldier, finally. So I presume the Adepts are better than the regular Necromancers. I'm not even sure what Alacrity is. So we can go this way, or we can go that way. Apparently this way has loot, so it's fine. Also, crap loads of soul gems. Okay, do I want to go down here? There's another hole. That means there might be another one of those huge slaughterfish there. Okay, this just seems to loop around. Oh, that barrier that appears beyond me. Ooh, very nice. Very nice. I would just suppose this was eventually flooded by something. Because you know, caves do that at times. Okay. So this way. Onwards we go. Another lich. Some water. Quite a lot of liches there. How did that miss?
I see Bolor was unsuccessful in delaying you. Very well. I shall reanimate him once we are done here. Perhaps we shall chat for a while, since you really have no other options.
Sounds like a
I
plan.
must say, I expected Archmage Traven, rather than his star pupil. I am disappointed to see that he could not face me himself. I have met so many of his predecessors over the years. I developed a particular fondness for Galerian, ill-preserved though he may be. But here you are instead, skilled enough to make it this far, which speaks volumes about you. Perhaps you'll be as useful to me as Traven would.
Well, Traven is kind of with me in spirit, if you will. I guess. But I'll never help you.
Oh, my dear. I didn't mean to imply that you have a choice. I will make you another in a long tradition of worm thralls, and take my time in studying you. Your very soul will be forfeit to me.
What?
Power, my dear friend. I seek power, and so I acquire and study those who have some degree of it. We are after the same things, your guild and I. Yet you worry about good and evil, and do not accept they are manifestations of the same thing. So you brand me a villain, and make vain attempts to destroy me. I watch, and I wait, and I collect you when you come for me. Instead of drawing Traven out, I have received you instead. Perhaps I shall personally go and collect him when we are done here.
That the best you can do? This is the part where...
He doesn't seem to be all that tough. But I'm quite sure well, I guess he was not expecting me to be able to fight back or something like that, if memory serves. But we also want to drop a whole lot of those restore magicka potions, because the Manny Marcos seems to be a high elf, which was kind of what I've been hoping for. Ow. Okay, does he have any good loot? The Staff of Worms. Well, don't mind if I do. And we also have those. That was surprisingly easy. There's also a pauper. Oh, I expected more from you. How very useful. Come on. There we go. Could you go for a combined approach? Like only doing so many tumblers and then just going for a lockpicking spell? Okay, how would I go around there? Okay, I think I get it. That would be if we were to swim around there. But I don't feel like doing that now. Okay, that'll do. Just checking if this was worth it at all. Ooh, nice. Why can you summon glass? Ow! The hell? Those actually seem to be more of a pain than Manimarco was. Funnily enough. Nice. So we're learning something about the Fighters Guild here. Okay, and yeah, this looks like the other end of that passageway, which does not seem to be a passageway at all. Oh, it is. It is, I just sucked at finding it. Yeah, there's that barrel of spears, there's that box we looted, so there should be a hole above us. Yeah, there we go. And it really feels like I'm faster swimming than walking. Also, just checking. We got some. Yes. Ooh, nice. If we ever get to that level, we'll have to try that spell. Any other tomes I have? Yeah, that one. Ooh, lovely. We got that one already. So that is the way out. And over here we found the other way out. Which was, I think, this... no, not this way. Yeah, this way. Through the supposedly very easy lock. Which is now unlocked. How very convenient. Okay, so what's the way out? That would be over there. To the Imperial Mountains. Right, off we go. Carefully drop down there. Did I actually want to drop down there? Yes, I did. 1,200 points that can go into the short sword of the dynamo. I just went... No, I didn't go the wrong way. Just to make sure. No boxes up here. I should get my way... Or I should get out of here before that happens. How are we looking weight-wise? Yeah, I guess we'll have to use a feather potion. We have so many of those. We're carrying like 40 kilograms of magica potion with us, I think. Is that the right way? Yes, it is. That. Great. So we got out of this. Which means we can now return victoriously to the Mages Guild and be proclaimed the Archmage of the Guild. Lovely. What I actually wanted to do though is repair my stuff, which is in moderate need of it. I mean, the helmet did get quite a beating, although I think the glass stuff is not as sturdy anyway. Okay, let's return victoriously to the Mages Guild. What's the time? 1 PM. So if we drink another one of those potions, that would be the feather potion. Alphabet. Used to know it.
What is it, citizen? Archmage, you have returned.
I have indeed.
Mana Marco has been defeated? I can hardly believe it. The King of Worms is no more. I received a note from Archmage Traven. I know what he did for us and that he selected you to take his place. I will mourn for him during my own private time. For now, I cannot help but rejoice. You have brought safety to the guild, and I thank you. I've already sent word to all the local guild halls that you are now in charge. Congratulations, Archmage.
Hooray! What about the ingredient collection?
As the Archmage, you are entitled to certain privileges. In addition, Juliana Fanis has long served Archmage Traven in collecting alchemical ingredients for his personal research. As the new Archmage, I'm sure she'll extend...
Lovely.
The Arcane University has been here for nearly as long...
Any rumors?
Pleasant and a bit melancholy. What can I interest you in?
You could teach me all that for free. You won't. Fine. Look at those magica costs. Are you actually supposed to get that? Ever? Oh well.
Goodbye.
So, we can now get ingredients. Great.
You have my... Greetings, Magister. The Arcane University? Looking for Romanus, are you? Well, you...
Okay, we can also... well, we got a hood. Which is apparently not doing anything. looks rather silly, but I actually prefer my Daedric stuff. Not that. That, and where's my cure? Okay, right. Alphabet again.
Farewell, citizen.
The alphabet, as usual.
How are you?
Okay, do we also have another mission for the Grey Fox? Yes, we need to go to Cheydinhal.
Well,
Let's barter.
some of my wares.
Not in those, mind you. You are such a miser. You can have that, at least. We are so going to drop that off in... You can have that as well.
That's a fair deal.
That,
An excellent bargain.
that... and that. We don't need it.
Another. Farewell.
I wouldn't say satisfied per se, but as you say. Where's the Mystic Emporium? We have way too many spell shops here.
Yes?
Just one coin?
Yes?
Okay, feedback. I can never really remember the stupid layout of this place. We do want to have stuff fixed again, though. You there.
Welcome to a...
Please fix my stuff.
Not smart to carry around broken equipment. Armor, weapons, I have it all. How may I help you?
Okay. You could actually buy some stuff off of me. We'll just sell you the Dagger of Storms, because why the hell not?
That seems a fair price.
You can have the Greater Staff of Sickness for 54 gold more than the other guy was paying. I believe this is basically the same thing. Actually, this might be more powerful. The Thunderbolts, because it does that and also gives you weakness to shock. I'm a bit torn on that. I might want to hold on to this guy. Actually, no. I don't know. Now, we'll stick with our staff.
Thank you. Farewell.
Okay, with that out of the way, there are only two things we are going to do here now. Well, three. We're going to look for a stupid bookstore again.
What's new with you?
Because we want to sell those books we found.
Go ahead, please. May I interest you in some of my fine wares?
No, you may not. But we have the Bound Shield Tome, which is a spell we have already. You can have that tome.
Fine transaction.
That tome. We also don't need a legendary soul trap. we don't need that.
That's a fair
Or that. Or either of those. Okay, that'll do.
Tell your good day.
Okay, so Cheydinhal it is.
Greetings and salutations.
I thought you had a new message from the Grey Fox.
I heard that Saurus Aranim made himself quite a bit of money recently.
Oh, really? Maybe you should
Shadow hide you.
visit him.
Tamriel of Tamriel, what are all those strange creatures in the garden? Where are all the white birds?
We'll just go the other way. Okay, now.
Health and fortune, traveler. I'm
Okay, what I wanted to do was actually go to the... I have a quest here. Oh yeah, I need to do this. Let's do that while we're here. Then we're going to probably, most likely. Okay. We can also now sleep in the Archmage's apartment. Considering it's now kind of my apartment.
to what? A pleasure to speak.
Yeah, ingredient collection.
Ah, yes. Archmage Traven was quite fond of making potions in his spare time. So much so, in fact, that it became difficult for me to meet his needs. I finally accommodated him by enchanting a very special chest for him. You'll find it in the Archmage's quarters. Once a week, place a single ingredient in the chest. After 24 hours, you'll find a sizable quantity of the ingredient available for use. Do be prompt in collecting them, however. Anything left in the chest for a full week will be destroyed. And before you ask, yes, this only works with ingredients. Be very careful in what you place in that chest. I can't be held responsible.
Okay.
If you come across any unusual...
Wait a minute. Nirnroot is technically an ingredient.
I hope I can help. Take care.
That oh hello didn't sound too happy to meet me. Which is kind of rude considering I'm the Archmage. Anyway, we have stuff to do. Mainly get to Frostcrack Spire and dropping off my stuff. Okay, we're still encumbered. Luckily not that heavily, so we can fix that with our spell. So now it's finally time to drop the blade helmet. And we'll just teleport to Cheydinhal then. Okay, we'll go straight to the vault. Was that my chest? Looks like it, yes. Okay, so we have the ebony blade. Lovely. All those things, all those memories. Lovely. Okay, put that in here. That. Can't drop that for some reason. It's still a quest item. Look, you have a soul. How lovely. does make me wonder though, how comes that those those wraiths actually had two souls. Let's teleport to Cheydinhal because before I forget I wanted to go there. And let's actually grab that quest from the Grey Fox as well. Also, what magic school was the Kavach fighting mage's guild actually focusing on? Just wondering.
Greetings.
A coin for an old beggar.
Okay, let's see. We want to have the Boots of Springheel Jack.
The Grey Fox is inside.
Okay, maybe you should come inside there as well. Weather's awful. Hello, Grey Fox. Hello, Daisy and Luna.
Have a seat, please.
Alright.
Come. We have much to discuss.
I'm eager to hear your plan, boss.
Further use of Sevilla's stone has revealed that I need another special item to move forward with my plans. I need the Boots of Springheel Jack. He is a famous thief that died some 300 years ago. Legend has it that he was buried with his boots on. Find out where Springheel Jack is buried and bring me back those boots. Will you do this for me? It pays well.
I guess I'm ready.
Capital. The Earl of Imbil is the only descendant of his line that I've been able to locate. His name is Jacbin, and he lives somewhere in the Imperial city. There might be a clue in the Earl's house.
Okay, that sounds easy.
Shadow hide you.
Right, have to get up there.
How are you?
Kind of annoyed, really. I just came from the Imperial city and he's sending me back there. That utter git. Okay. Okay.
I don't know you, and I don't care to know you.
That's fine. I wouldn't either. But again, I'd probably be careful if somebody walked around with a full set of Daedric armor. Then again, that stuff is a lot easier to come by in this land than in Morrowind. In Morrowind, I think it was kind of a badge of honor to actually have Daedric armor. I'm quite sure it was like considered. How did I pick up that topic? There's nobody even talking nearby.
What do you...
Well, tell me about Wraith Lathandus then.
Wraith Lathandus is one of the greatest painters in all Cyrodiil.
Okay, so we can now also go and seek out Wraith Lathandus.
Good night.
Take care.
Seeing you again is like a blessing from the Night Mother herself.
Okay, so for the Thieves Guild, next time we have to go to the
Hello.
Imperial city. Probably get a beggar to tell us where the hell this House of the Jacbin is.
Well met.
Although I presume it's in the Elven Quarters or somewhere luxurious. And once that's done, we'll probably have to, I don't know, raid a crypt or something. And something tells me the thief in question is not as dead as he's supposed to. Either that or everything else is not as dead as we'd want it to be. Anyway, I think we got a lot done today.
Oh. Hello.
We have become the Archmage of the Mages Guild,
Hi there.
which may or may not come in handy.
But right, disturb me.
We have not done anything else really. But we have slain many Marco, which was surprisingly easy. He didn't really put up much of a fight. And yeah, I think next time we are ready to go for more. Now, when will the next stream be? I don't know, maybe tomorrow. It's kind of hard to pull off under the week, because I'm usually coming home and I'm dead tired. I get up at 5 and I get the train, I get to the train, then I work for usually more than 8 hours. I come home and I'm dead. Well, no, not literally, but almost. Oh wow. Apparently Q makes you walk automatically.
Yes.
I'm not pressing anything, I'm moving the mouse now. What a weird thing. Learn something new every day. Alrighty. I'll see you all next time. Bye.